What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our channel, and if you're new here, I'm delighted to have you. My name is AJ, and I'm here with Alyssa, and we're about to start an unbelievable journey together.
That's right, people. Prepare to be taken to the heart and soul of academic excellence, cultural variety, and community spirit. Today, we're getting deep into the core of Silliman, from its historic beginnings to cutting-edge facilities, from passionate teachers to lively students.
Welcome to the College of Business and Administration. The college was founded in 1938, the same year Silliman acquired its university status. CBA has 3 floors, and each floor has different colored doors. The first being yellow, the second being orange, and the third being mustard yellow. The second floor specifically acts as shelters for incoming dangers.
Here we have is the Katipunan Hall. The Katipunan Hall is one of the oldest buildings here in Silliman University. Katipunan Hall was once a mission hospital, and after that, it was used as an enemy garrison by the Japanese during the World War II. It was only recently when the Katipunan Hall was renovated, and now we are using it as an offices and classrooms for many college departments.
Ausejo Hall, or AH, is known as a melting pot for us Sillimanians, and that is because this is where we held our GE classes.
The Ausejo Hall is actually connected with other buildings in the department. There's College of Arts and Sciences, Computer Studies, and Science Complex.
As we all know, all hospitals have a house chapel. Our Katipunan Hall, which was previously a hospital, also has its own chapel, which is the Shide Chapel.
Robley Hall used to be the College of Nursing, but is now currently used as the senior high building. There is a new senior high building currently being built right next to the Ariniego Art Gallery.
The Nutrition and Dietetics department is well known for the food they offer, especially during lunch. There is a cafeteria over there, but it is not very well known. But it is still accessible for every student.
We are now approaching the Luz Auditorium. It was dedicated to Miss Claire Isabel Luz, who is the wife of Henry III, the president of the Henry Luz Foundation. This is where we host majority of our shows ranging from the arts to NSTP-oriented events. As you can see the unique architectural design of the Luz Auditorium, it was designed by an architect named Augusto Ang Barcelona. The side view of the building is said to be the resemblance of the cargo ship.
We are now approaching the gymnasium, which is made from dismantled parts of a hangar, garage of an airplane from summer, and reassembled here.
The building holds its swimming pool and tennis court, as well as serving as a multi-purpose venue for indoor activities.
Currently, the gym is used as a temporary stand-in for the library while it is being renovated.
Over to my left here is Shannon Hall. Now, Shannon Hall is one of the older buildings here in the university, and it has witnessed a lot of violent history. It was because Japanese soldiers back in World War III used to use this as a torture chamber. As you can see by the architecture of the windows here, Japanese soldiers would pierce through these windows as a form of torture. It's currently used as one of the university's dormitories for women.
Okay, now we are approaching at the dorm belt. It is dubbed the dorm belt because this stretch of road alongside here is full of dorms. Starting from out there is Vernon Hall. And in this behind me is Dolts Hall and Larena Hall. These two dorms share the same building, but they don't. Vernon is a male-only dormitory and also Dolts, but Larena is only female dormitory. But Dolts and Larena share the same cafeteria. And further around there is Woodward Hall. Now, Woodward Hall is only for divinity students, both male and female. And lastly, we have the Rolando Villanueva del Carmen Honor Hall, which is the first dormitory in Silliman University that is only for scholars.
Welcome to the Ariniego Art Gallery. The gallery was donated by Ariniego as a way to give back to the university. Ariniego suffered through a lot of setbacks, especially when it came to his own finances. However, because of the achievements he made during his scholarship, he was able to bring his life to a better situation.
Fun fact, did you know that the building was not designed by Ariniego himself, but rather by our own architectural students?
The Coppa building is known to be the visual arts building. This is where the visual arts program practice their arts and crafts.
They were originally situated in Key Hall, but just recently moved over to the building because it's closer to Luz Auditorium.
So Mary Marquis Smith was of course part of the history of the College of Nursing, partly because she was able to contribute greatly, such as that the School of Nursing became a college. So this building actually has different simulations for nursing students, like robots that you can operate in.
We're here now at the Olivia Villaflores Janson Hall, or the OVY. Olivia Villaflores Janson was a nursing graduate here who became a successful entrepreneur, and she gave back to the university by means of that building.
The Oriental Hall, once a female dormitory, left by the first female student, Pura Blanco. After she graduated, it only had around 55 residents, and later on, it was used by the College of Business Administration. Men from Guy Hall would come at night to serenade the lady of their affection. There is also humor of a ghost around the area. As a nursing student fell from the building, she didn't die on impact. She allegedly died when she came back to her dorm and went to sleep.
We are now here in Silliman Church. The Silliman Church symbolizes the importance of Christian education here in Silliman University. It was constructed in 1941. It was only finished in 1949.
And what's nice here is that there were two mandates that were made to signify how important Silliman Church should be here in the university. The first one is that no academic building should be taller than the peak of that cross over there, and the second mandate is if you could look over there, there should be no obstruction of the Silliman Church to the view of the sea.
Here we can see Hibbard Hall. Hibbard Hall is dedicated to the founder of Silliman University, Dr. David Sutherland Hibbard and Mrs. Laura Hibbard. During its construction, only the center part of the building was finished due to the shortage of funds and due to World War II.
So now, Hibbard Hall, as we know, is where the enrollment offices are located. But also on the upper floors of the building is the Anthropology Museum. The Anthropology Museum holds a lot of artifacts that are dated around 2,000 years ago.
Did you know that the Villarreal Hall actually has a court where students can practice how it feels like to be in an actual court. The Villarreal Hall was named after Cornelio Villarreal. He was a pre-law alumnus here in Silliman.
The Silliman University cafeteria has a lot of good foods, and it is also a great place where you could relax after all your classes, meet new friends, and also do your homework.
So the Alumni Hall is not actually an office-type building, but it is more of a residential building for times when alumni want to visit the university or if the university has guests they want to accommodate.
The Oitengsu Hall was dedicated to Mr. Tirso Oitengsu. This is actually the home of every engineering student. It started as a department of engineering, but then it became the College of Engineering, and starting from that, it has been accepting students who wanted to pursue two different courses, such as mining, mechanical, chemical, and also computer studies.
Welcome to Gee Hall. It was dedicated to Mr. William Edwin Gee, who donated at least half of the $17,250. This is why the building was actually named after his wife, who died in 1915, who is Mrs. Catherine Gee.
Ruiz Hall is the business and financial building of the university. It is a 4-story building with the ground floor holding the financial counters where students pay their enrollment fees, while the upper floors holds the offices for administrators, president, and vice president of the university.
The Silliman Hall is the beginning of Silliman, the first building of what used to be called the Silliman Institute. The school earned its university status in 1938, which resulted to the university starting to accept students locally and internationally.
Records of the university's first 25 years were published in the book The First Quarter, which stated SU Hall was the first building of the university. At the back of the building stands an unfinished statue of Horace B. Silliman. The reason of the statue being unfinished is that the artist sculpted the order of his labels incorrectly, leading them to abandon the project. Though many speculated that the reason why his statue was unfinished was because he never stepped foot into the school he funded.